This time on Hobby Journeys, we're looking at the week in Warhammer for the 5th of October, with lots of scouting space wolves and terminating Terminators.
Hello, welcome to Hobby Journeys. So as usual, we're going to be looking at the week in Warhammer. We've got a little bit of catching up to do, so it's a little bit of a longer week because we've not had a video out on the schedule we normally try to get it out on. But it's fine.
We're lazy.
Part of the reason for doing it the way we're doing it is so that if we do fall a little behind, we just catch our way up. So that's what we're doing here. So we're having a look at a few of the things that have been announced by Games Workshop, the pre-orders that went up on Saturday, which was yesterday, and what's been announced for the pre-orders for next week. So we're going to look at the full spectrum of all that stuff. Should we make a start? Should we get into it? Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. First up, I think, and there's going to be quite a few things, Matthew, that I think are going to be right up your street this week. I mean, what I mean to say is there's a lot of Space Marines, and you like Space Marines, so you know. So we have some really good reveals. It looks like they're building up towards the Codex release for the Ultramarines, which looks like it's going to have a good range refresh. We saw Marnius Calgart last week with his Citrix? No, Citrix is a computer system I use. Whatever his guard are called. Yeah, he's with his guard. So we saw those last week, and there was a bit of a hint of more stuff to come. We've seen some more Space Marines around. Now, they're not directly Ultramarines, although there is some of that to come in a second. But, you know, I think this is a lead up to it. So what we've got, Assault Terminators, Matthew. It's Assault Terminators. So with
all the Terminators that assault.
Yeah, pretty much. So this is going back classically. You always had these two types of Terminators. So you always had your ranged guys. You had your normal guys, just the with their storm bolters. You then would have the sort of heavier weapon ones with your cyclone missile launchers, your heavy flames, all that jazz going on. But you would also have your assault Terminators, and they would typically be armed with a couple of standard weapons. First of all, Thunderhammers. What do you think to these guys, Matthew?
They're pretty thundery and they've got a lot of hammers.
They are very hammery, aren't they? I think we got from the captain with the jump pack we saw last time. Yeah, that I was quite a big fan of that. I do like a Thunderhammer. They are good. I mean, basically, they're just going to club someone with this huge hammer. I mean, these do have like lightning sort of bolts that come out or something like that.
It's like Mjolnir.
Yeah, exactly that. Except I think pretty much anyone can pick them up. Well, if they're wearing power armour.
Yeah.
Sort of helps them. What do you reckon to these guys then? What do you think?
They're pretty cool. Yeah, I like the shields.
You like the shields? I mean, they're quite small, but you know, that's fine.
They're a standing part of it, aren't they?
I think the idea is the shield is meant to be casting like a force shield outside of the. So you've got the shield, and then there's a wider sort of force field that's been projected by it. A few headless ones going on, or helmetless. They have heads. They do have heads. What else do you reckon? What are you thinking, Matthew? I mean,
obviously the Thunderhammer.
Yeah, the Thunderhammer's cool, isn't it? We like that. Oh, we do like that. I mean, we had the main Terminator re-release with the Leviathan box set. There was always an assumption these Assault Terminators were coming at some stage, and it's been a couple of years for them to come along. But I like these. I really like. I like a Thunderhammer. I mean, the builds are Terminators. These look dynamic. Like this guy striding forwards, looking menacing. But, you know, they all look like they're going to club someone, which is, you know, what you're wanting of them. Which is distinct from, you know, so the guys with guns, they are also quite dynamic, but more away like looking a bit more shooty. These guys just look like they're charging in. They're going to be smashing people about.
No hesitation.
No, exactly. We've also got another build of them. Oh, so we can have a bit more of a look. So here they are. Here's the fellas. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We've also got these guys, Lightning Claws.
I don't like them as much.
You don't like the Lightning Claws? Oh, I love the Lightning Claws. I mean, I am a bit torn about how I would building these, and I probably will be building these. I do like a set of Lightning Claws. They look good. I'm tempted to buy 2 boxes of these and just do both things. I mean, maybe my trip to Warhammer World next year might be... I quite fancy picking up a box of the normal Terminators, but I also might get 2 boxes of Assault Terminators as well.
So you can have both.
Have a bit of both. Yeah, can't argue that. And because I'm painting Dark Angels, paint them up for the Deathwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their bone coloured armour and that. So what do you like about these guys? What do you not like?
Well, I don't like the claws. I'm not a big fan of them.
Why do you not like the claws? The claws
They're a bit iffy.
This guy's just going, what you got, boy? What you got?
He looks like the dreadnought you made.
He does look, yeah, I've got a dreadnought with big claws going on, haven't I?
And it's going like this.
Yeah. So you're not much of a fan of the claws? No, well, fair enough. I mean, you don't have to be. I mean, I think they're wicked, though, to be honest. I really like them. But yeah, I'm very excited for these coming out. These do look good. I am a bit of a fan of these. I imagine we'll see them before Christmas.
Yeah,
I would have
probably.
thought. Probably in the near future, these will be coming out.
Don't want to catch flies at Christmas.
I mean, there has a lot been announced in the last 2 weeks of these Ultramarines, so it does sort of say we're probably not going to be waiting too long to see this full release coming along. I think this is going to happen quite soon. I believe the new edition's coming up next year, so I think we're coming up towards. We've had the Leviathan box, of which I've painted not much. No, not much yet.
Not even close.
I think I might have painted one model, maybe. Finished it anyway. It's not good going. But yeah, we're going to have another box this year. Rumours are, this is, citing my source. I mean, I watched a video by Valrak, who is a YouTuber, Matthew, who I know you probably aren't aware of. No, but yeah, he gets all the rumours. He's brilliant. I mean, he's got sources. But yeah, he was saying this is going to be Blood Angels versus Orcs in the box by all accounts.
Isn't it always Ultramarines though?
Well, I think they're going to be not. I mean, I think what he's saying is the box art Blood Angels, but the Marines inside are going to be, because you don't want to limit your market by saying you have to paint this way, and then people who paint Space Wolves go, I'm not going to bother with that then. Won't be bothering with that. So yeah, I think it will be generic Space Marines boxes, but I think the theme is around Blood Angels versus Orcs.
Does make sense. They both like blood.
I mean, they do very much both like blood. But yeah, so what I'm expecting is we're going to see this full Ultramarines release around Christmas time. So I think this is going to be the big Christmas release. It would, I mean, if they were sensible, they'd be getting out for like November at least, so it's ready for Christmas presents. But we shall see. These are the things. I like this guy striding forward. I like a bit of that. I do. I mean, one of the things I do really like about these new Scots Terminators, and just in general, is how they're a lot more dynamic than models. Well, I mean, certainly go back to second edition. In my day, they all just stood there with a gun, looking pretty stoic. Yeah, not a lot of dynamism in there. We've also got this guy. So this is your company. What do you call it? An ancient in Terminator armor. That's what they're called. Because the ancients wield the banners. I mean, this banner has got nothing on that one we saw last week. That's with with Magnus Calgar's fellas, which was just the hugest banner in the world. I mean, this guy's banner. Nothing in comparison, but he's wearing Terminator armour and we like that. But a few head choices as well. I suppose you could snip the banner off the other guy and pop on the big banner with this guy.
True, yeah.
I mean, you'd be wasting one model though, at least from doing that. But I suppose you could convert him or something. But yeah, what do you think of this guy, Matthew?
He's pretty cool. I like the banner.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he's got like a, on the side he's got a
scabbard for his sword in there. Yeah, so he's sort of indicating that this guy.
You don't see it very often, do you, on a normal Space Marine?
No, well, certainly not the Terminator models, but yeah, obviously he's an ancient, so he's a bit more higher rank, so he would be wielding some different weaponry. So yeah, he's got his sword going on. I'm not sure what he does in the case where he gets into combat though. Does he drop the banner? That'd be a bit disrespectful. Does he drop his gun? Pull out the sword? I just don't know what's going on there.
Use the banner as a pike.
Yeah, because he's got no holster for his gun. I mean, he has to carry it, whatever happens. But anyway, there we go.
Just drop the gun and use the flag of the pike.
Yeah, and we're going to have this box. I'm loving this, by the way. I am loving it. I mean, I mean, my problem is the timing for this is not going to be great for me to be buying it, and I want it. And this would be just perfect for me. I mean, you know how I was just saying, I want a squad of normal Terminators and 2 squads of Assault Marines. Well, that's what this box is.
And there's 3
and a captain in Terminator armour,
a chaplain,
a chaplain in Terminator armour, and your ancient in Terminator. I mean, this would be the perfect box for me, but unfortunately, the timing is not great for me to be purchasing this. Because normally I try to aim towards my birthday to be buying something. If it was coming out in, say, February, I could probably push it to and say, say to Mummy, "Can you just pop it on for my birthday? We'll just
Maybe
buy it now and then we'll."
Early December, early Christmas present.
Maybe we shall see. Anyway, it is a lovely box. Also, that is going to sell out so quick.
Yeah, it will.
It'll sell out so quick. I mean, the chances of me actually in my hands are pretty slim, I reckon.
Probably already sold out by the time what's been saying this, isn't it?
Well, it's not even on sale yet, but they're saying pre-order soon. But then they'll have some individual release as well, I would imagine. Are you excited for the new Terminators?
They're very cool, and I don't like how they didn't show off the chaplain because you can't really see him there.
That is an existing model, though. To be fair, so I think we had him with. He was around the time of was he even before Leviathan? I think he might have been Indomitus. But yeah, he's been around for a little while. This fella, this guy was new. The captain was new, but he was new when after Leviathan at some point.
Why not? How would the chaplain be new if he's in Terminator armor?
They did have he was like the only Terminator that was available basically at that time as a new sculpt. Anyway, there we are. Anyway, there we go. So that's the Terminators. Coming up as well, we've had announced some more Ultramarine stuff. So
it's always Ultramarines nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is an upgrade sprue that we're going to have. I mean, this is fairly customary these days for when you have your big release, or even a fairly minor release, I guess. But when they've done the Blood Angels, who have got the Sanguinary Guard and the Death Company, they also got one of these sprues. Same with the Dark Angels when they got their big release, and when the Space Wolves got one a few weeks ago, they got one of these as well. So the Ultramarines are getting one. Basically, you've got shoulder pads with embossed chapter markings. You've got a load of helmets. You've got these ones like the Roman style. I can't remember what you call the
Greek.
The brush on top.
That's more Greek, I think.
Oh no, the Romans that used to have these. Romans and Centurions would have these things.
Always Greek too.
Well, the Greeks would have had them as well. I think it's fair to say, but they were. I can't remember what you call them though. But they are available for you guys. A Ultramarine specific Terminator.
Thing is,
body.
It makes sense for Ultramarines to be the main chapter, doesn't it? Because don't they speak Latin technically? Because everything they have is in Latin. Adeptus Mechanicus, Adeptus.
I think they just had to find.
And they're pre-Roman, aren't they? So
yeah, and I think they are. I mean, they have that sort of thing to them, but they're not overly. You can use an Ultramarines model for most purposes, really.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think. But yeah, some interesting stuff in there. If you're into your Ultramarines, that's going to be good, so you can do your customization. Here we go. Some examples of some customized stuff. You're going to get your transfer sheet as well, yeah.
Why does it say stickers?
Stickers? I've got bleed drawer full of stickers now for various purposes. And we've got a combat patrol, which, I mean, I think I was saying in previous videos that the combat patrols for the Space Marines, previously, some of them were just not adapted at all to the ethos of the chapters. Like they did stealth Space Wolves. Space Wolves, hack and slash Viking styled Space Marines.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
And they themed them around stealth. Or
it's like a samurai being stealthy.
Yeah, exactly. It was obviously they just bundled a load of stuff into a box without any real thought for what chapter it was. But recently, the last ones they've done, so the Dark Angels one has been quite generic, but a bit shooty, so that was fine. You had the Space Wolves one was just all the new releases, basically.
Yeah.
You had the Blood Angels was a bit more close combat orientated, with with their blood rage and all this stuff. This one, Ultramarines, is basically what you would want of them, which is a bit of everything. So it's very versatile. Yeah. So you've got some aggressors who are going to be Chunkers. They're your favourites, aren't they, Matthew? Chunkers. So you've got your Chunkers, who are going to give you a bit of long-range firepower. You've got some heavy intercessors, I think they are, or normal intercessors. I can't tell what they are, to be honest. I think they're normal intercessors, to give you a bit of ranged, sort of intermediate sort of shootiness. You've got some stealth guys. You've got the Blade Guard for close combat, and you've got a Librarian for psychopath. So it's a bit of all sorts in there, which basically fits with the Ultramarines being a bit of jack of all trades chapter. They're not leaning. Yeah. They don't lean to either stealth, close combat, or long range firepower. So they're a bit of all sorts, really. And I think that's pretty good. I think that's basically what they should be. We've also got more Space Marines in there, but we do have something else in there. Something else for other people. We've got some Tau. Tau. So, are you aware of the Tau? You know what Tau are?
They're like the new species in the galaxy that think that they're still good in the universe, but
yeah, I mean these were
there isn't.
these came out after my time, so like these guys, the Necrons and the Drukhari, these all came out after I sort of lost interest in 40k before I got back into it later on. So in my opinion, they are Johnny come latelys, even though they've been in it for like 21 years or something like that, and you know, and barely worthy of me even sort of acknowledging their existence. I do quite like Tau though. So this release is for Kill Team. It is a squad of Tau.
He's forgotten.
I don't really know my Tau lore. So they're an infiltration team apparently. So these are going to go infiltrating.
Spies.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Well, they're going to stealth their way in their suits. I do quite like the mod. I mean, I could get into Tau, I think. I think when they get their refresh, I will be looking at them and thinking, I definitely want to paint them, even though I've definitely got far too much stuff to paint still. I definitely
You're not allowed to buy more things, remember?
I know, but
also,
you know,
I've
all the
got this thing
things.
is I'm never going to paint anything other than like humans.
You think?
It's just my rule.
Oh, I quite like a bit of Xenos. You know, it just sounds something.
That sounds like heresy.
Wow, maybe. So, what do you think of these guys? Do you think these guys look cool?
They look alright. They're a bit too, like, they're basic but complicated at the same time. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, there's not much going on about them, but the few things that is going on about them is really, like, detailed. And
yeah.
that's not the sort of thing I like.
I think this would be lovely to paint because it's like big armour plates which
nice
to be painting. I think I'd love painting them. I quite like these. You know, I like Tau. I mean, I got back into the hobby a long time ago now, actually. So you know, but I was out of the hobby for quite a long time. I came back out and there were these Tau and Necrons and things that hadn't been in before. To be fair, I'd kept touch with like things like Dawn of Warriors and all that sort of thing. So I was sort of aware of them.
Well, you kept buying the thingy books, didn't you? The White Dwarf.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I wasn't really into it at all.
So
I played
how have you got all the books then?
I bought them since. Well, I'll be back in the hobby for 9 years.
Really?
Like that. Yeah, it's been
I feel
quite
like
a long
it's
time.
only been since 2020.
It's been quite a long. No, it's been longer than that. But yeah, so do you like the drones? What do you think of the drones?
Just it's like a drone.
I quite like the drones because no one else has them really in 40k. But yeah,
well, yeah, because it'd be banned for the Imperium, wouldn't it? Cause
I think as Tau go, these are pretty decent. But I do quite like Tau. So if I was going to do an army, these would be fine. I like there's big mech battle suits, and I'm really into that. I like
if
those.
I had to pay anything other than the Imperium, it'd probably be Tau.
Yeah. Well, there we go. So yeah, I quite like those. Also, a bit more up your street, Matthew.
Ooh,
Space Wolf Scouts. I really like these. I think these are good. I mean, we have existing Scout models, but they're not specifically Space Wolf ones. So I'd say probably pups. Are these pups? Is that what we call them? I think Fangbearer, Frost Eye. Who's a good little puppy? Who's a good little puppy? Well, the little doggy.
You better cut that.
It's a little puppy. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. I hope they're house trained. Well, if there's anything I know about puppies, they're just going to wee.
You're not my dad.
These guys are definitely going to wee on your carpet.
Mum must have cheated. You're not my dad. It's too weird.
I'm not that lucky, Matthew.
What? That's screwed now.
So yeah, what do you think of these guys? Do you like? What are you thinking?
They just look like Space Wolves to me.
I think they're really cool. I mean, they're more lightly armoured.
Yeah, that's true. They're not bulky, are they?
Yeah, exactly. I like these guys. I mean, I think the idea is, I mean, these guys look pretty old, but I always thought the idea with the Scouts is they're sort of like your youngsters in the
Thing is, imagine
chapter.
being an old person. You've trained your whole life to be a Space Marine, and you get told you're a Scout now.
Well, I think that's where they all start though. So I think the point is you have to work your way out from being a Scout to being. I think in the Space Wars you
Yeah,
go
but look
from.
how old they are. That must be like.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they've just got grey hair. Maybe. I mean, might just be that's just the colour of their hair. I don't know.
Send back, Mum.
I like this Rune Priest. I think he's quite cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
But they're all in the sort of lighter armour. Hunter, he looks a bit more. I think I spy.
Jellybean!
It's a doggy. It's a Fenrisian wolf. I quite like that. Yeah, I mean,
Jellybean's descendant.
I think for a kill team, these are good. You can put them in your 40k army as well. I think they are very good. I like these. What do you so what do you think about what do you like? What do you not like about these, Matthew?
They're a bit. I don't like how they're unarmoured. Like, they're not like bulky, which I know I said like I didn't mind that, but it just doesn't look as good. It like.
Well, they're meant to be more lightly armoured.
Yeah,
they're meant to be. Yeah, they're meant to be
it just
infiltrating.
makes them look worse.
I think it gives you a bit of contrast to the rest of the chapter. To be honest, I quite like it.
Because the whole point of Space Marines is the fact that they just run in head first. Also, why would Space Marines like Space Wolves need scouts? Like, don't they just run head first in anyway?
I mean, yeah, arguably. I think these guys look cool. I think they're good. I like these. I'm not complaining.
I do like the detail though.
Yeah, I think they're good. And like with all kill teams, you've got a bit of variety in the weapon loadouts because they're all they're all set up for a different battlefield role. They're good. I like. So coming on to Saturday. So these went live yesterday. So this was yesterday's pre-orders that went up, which is the 4th of October. It's 4th of October. This is what went on pre-order. We've got this box for Warhammer Underworlds, Spikewoods. This is coming. So Warhammer Underworlds is sort of a board game. You have miniatures on it, but that you're playing on a board. I don't know much about the rules, whether it's actually a good game or not. But you could buy different sort of little gangs. They're not huge amounts of miniatures.
Chaos Dwarves and Deer People.
So the Kuraneth's Heralds, they are Centroid Hunters. And these are Chaos Dwarden. So these aren't actually the new style Chaos Dwarves who've been rebranded. These are actually Chaos Dwarves. So I think in the original lore, before we go, because we have now in Age of Sigmar the Hellsmiths of Hashut, I think they are.
You mentioned them.
Yeah, well, we looked at them a few weeks ago. So we have those. They are their own faction of their own. But there was always a thing that the dwarves are still a faction of their own within Age of Sigmar. And there was an idea that a lot of them might have just gone over to Chaos. So I'm guessing that's what these guys are. I quite like that.
Are they very Age of Sigmar?
They are a bit Age of Sigmar. So you've got the hobgoblins. Yeah, I quite like. I think
they're all very fat.
Yeah, I think they're fine. They're dwarves, really. But yeah. Anyway, we've also got some other boxes going along with it. So these are Stormcast, lighter bands. So all of these seem to be bands of like sort of 4 miniatures, that sort of thing. You got these fellas. These look like a bit dark elfy.
Yes, they look a bit dark elfy. That probably means a dark elf.
These are
there's the lizard people.
Yeah, these are lizard people. Oh, what do you?
The lizard people that ride lizards.
Yeah, absolutely. Crab.
That's what I was about to say. Crab.
Oh, I'm loving the crab. Hang on, we've got to go back again. Hang on.
Crab dance.
Where with that? Should we see if we've got a close up of the crab? I mean, £62 for a crab is a bargain, if you ask me. And you get some other stuff. Yeah,
just ignore the other stuff. It doesn't matter that.
Where are you, Crabby? There he is.
Crab!
Look at the crab there. And the fish. Fishy. I like the fish as well. I like these guys. These guys are cool.
Be a goldfish, Dad. Be a goldfish.
So yeah, so we've got these Warhammer Underworld bands. I mean, they're good. If you're into Warhammer Underworld, that box. I mean, I think one of the problems is that, like with Kill Team, you buy your box of Kill Team miniatures, and you can use that in your 40k army or other things. Whereas, though, these are for this game, and the box is containing multiple different factions, so you can't just get the bit that suits your faction that you do in Age of Sigmar, I guess. But hey ho, we've got some. I think these are Evilly guys, so you've got some Chaosy guys. I'm getting technical here with my descriptions of what they are. Skaven, that's Skaven. Again, though, you have.
Go back.
You'd have to be mix and matching.
Jellybees!
Yeah, little ratty things like our Chihuahua.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Slash demons, I think. And.
Well, isn't all slash demons?
And Nurgly sort of things going on. Yeah. Also, oh god, we've got some death. So we've got a box for. So these are representing all the different factions in Age of Sigmar. So you've got death, chaos, order. Whatever the other one is, which I guess is going to come up in a second. destruction. So yeah, so you got a box themed for each one. So this is death. The death one, I guess, would be a bit more useful because you're going to have inside it all things you would probably put together. So all the different sort of undead factions, basically. So you got some skeleton guys and zombies and stuff. You've got death rattle skeletons. Oh, I like them. They're good.
They're nice.
I like a death rattle skeleton. They're very good as well. I like those.
Skeleton.
I could be tempted, you know. I could be tempted by this death box.
No one went.
No, I know. The oh God, I can't remember what these guys called. I'll try to do this off the top of my head. And
Phantom
my
Horde.
age is Sigmund. These are basically ghouls who
The Phantom Horde.
they're cannibals, but they think that they're Bretonian knights and honourable knights. They don't. They're all deluded and don't actually realise this is what they actually look like. Anyway, and some Nighthaunt. Like Nighthaunt.
Nighthaunt.
Yeah, it's very good.
Also, when you say goals, do you mean goals like from Fallout?
No, not that sort of ghoul. Like a ghoul.
No, but like, are they similar? Is that what? Like,
no, because they're
do
more.
they have a similar
Ghouls
concept?
in Fortnite are more like
Fortnite.
Not Fortnite.
Fallout.
In Fallout, ghouls in Fallout are more like zombies. These are basically
Living zombies.
twisted human, half living, but they're still. I think they're still alive. Is the thing, or something? But yeah. Anyway, there we go. So you basically got a box for order. You've got a box for order without all this stuff. You've got a box for chaos. You've got a box for death, and you've got a box for destruction. So you've got this ogre fella with his little fellas, doggo thing.
Look.
Oh, you got wolf riders. Got big
It's
ogre
you!
things. Oh yeah, it's me. Squigs.
It's Jelly Bean.
To be honest,
Mean
I
Jelly
think the first two boxes are too much for a mix and match of stuff to reuse for anything. These guys, though, I mean, you could just stick this into a Gleam Spike Gits army, and you'd be well happy with that. These guys, you could stick into a Death army, you'd be well happy with that. So got your military cards and stuff. We've got the old world. We've got a book coming out, which is good.
Boring.
We've got these miniatures. So I like these. What we've got here is for the old world. So when they re-released originally, it came out with the Tomb Kings and Bretonia. The Tomb Kings were all, and Bretonia, they were all miniatures that were out the last time Warhammer Fantasy Battle was out, so 10-15 years ago. These guys are the first of a new range of miniatures for the Tomb Kings. I like these.
They got aura.
Yeah, I like these. These guys are good. So you've got this, these are a bit more detailed, as you expect with the newer miniatures. I think these are great miniatures, personally. I really like. What do you reckon, Matthew?
They got aura.
Yeah. Do you know what the Tomb Kings are?
They're like mummies. Egyptian mummies.
Yeah, they're basically ancient Egyptians, but more. They're basically ancient Egyptians, but undead, essentially. So yeah, like the mummy sort of thing. So I think probably themed after the Mummy films is probably where they sort of got it all from. But yeah, I like these guys. I think these guys are cool. I do like the Tomb Kings. Again, they are a faction that sort of came after my time, but I think they were kicking around towards the end of my time, but as part of the normal undead faction. They split them out to make different factions of undead. So you had sort of your vampires and zombies undead, and then your Tomb Kings are all skeletons, but Egyptian themed.
Yeah.
Royal Heralds, I like these as well. These are good.
Like Galactus's heralds.
No, not like the Silver Surfer. Not like that.
Oh.
I like I mean, I don't think Tomb Kings is where I would go with the old world, but
They're really cool.
I like these guys. I think I'm looking. Bretonia is probably where I'm going to be aiming. To be honest, I think that's probably where I'll go.
Had to do it.
Oh, I think I will do it. I think I will. But I really liked the Cathay stuff they did. I'm looking forward to seeing a full faction of stuff like Bretonia.
Chinese ones?
Yeah, they were the Chinese ones, basically. Then we've got, these are basically combat patrols, combat forces. We do Legions Imperialis and the little tiny tanks. I quite like this, just a box with a force in it that you can place throughout the box. We basically have a box with a force in it, so I think we might have exactly this that came with the box. Mechanicum we do not have. I like this. I do like the models for them, kind of like the little flying drone things. Yeah, well, or just buy another one of these to make us a bit of a bigger army, you know, and actually maybe play a battle.
Yeah.
Again, so we played 2 battles so far, and we didn't get very far with it. The Solo Auxilia, I think again this is probably very much what was in. Although I don't think we got these Bane Blades though, so I think they are probably.
No, we did.
Addition. I don't think we have got Bane Blades.
No, we did.
Did we? Oh, okay, maybe.
So them taking out when you're Titans with them.
Possibly.
Remember I played.
Yeah, you could be right. We definitely have them. I might have just bought them though. Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I quite like this. I like the idea. I think the idea behind like combat patrols, spearhead force and stuff is good. Where you can just go and buy a complete force in a box and crack on.
Yeah.
Maybe chuck in a character or something. You're good to go. So I quite like that. Then the new White Dwarf for sale.
Oh, that's cute.
Can I tempt you with a plushie, Matthew?
Yes, absolutely.
Space Marine plushie. Christmas maybe.
Yeah.
Think maybe make that happen. Yeah. I was going to Gloomsight Gits one.
I don't like that one.
Less so. Yeah. Blood Bowl?
No.
You like Blood Bowl?
Yeah, I want the Space Marine one.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, so what you're saying is, I'm not going to like them in case you buy them for me instead of the one I want. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You're already set to have it up. All right, well, that's a Christmas present done, isn't it? We'll maybe make that happen. Some books.
Boring.
Lots of books. So that was the pre-orders for Saturday. We also have...
More.
Buckle in, we're still going, Matthew. We have Sunday pre-orders. So these have gone up, but these are next Saturday's pre-orders. They've been announced today. We're going to go through them to get ourselves nice and up to date. So, a tale of 3 captains. That's because we have 3 Space Marine captains going up for pre-order. I'll tell you what, I really like these. These are really good. So we have this chap. This is an Iron Hands Space Marine captain.
Is that why his colours like that?
Well, they're always black with silver. Servo skulls galore, 2 of them. What do you reckon to this guy, Matthew? I think it's Terminator armour.
He looks nice, other than his helmet. I don't like it.
With all the tech, so they always have all the tech stuff. So that is just a thing. I like it. I'm not hugely into Iron Hands. I'm not one. You know, I think out of all my factions of Space Marines, they're probably one of my least favourites. I probably like them a little bit more than Raven Guard, who are equally one I really
like
keen
Raven
on.
Guard.
Well, you do you, Matthew. You do you, but I'm not that keen on these guys. I'm not that keen on Raven Guard. I really don't like Raven Guard. I think it's a stealth thing, to be honest.
They get the beaky.
Oh yeah, I mean I do embrace a beaky helmet, but to be honest, you can stick. But to be honest,
good English.
But to be honest, you can stick a beaky helmet onto any of your Marines, so that's always a thing. But this guy, I think, is really cool. That is a good miniature. I really do like that. It's very good.
I like his weapon.
Yeah, he comes along with a combat patrol. You know how I said that they are now theming them towards the force they're with. So, Tech Priest, very Iron Hands. Tech Priest firing big platforms. Yeah, very Iron Hands. The fact I don't like this box is basically very Iron Hands for me, you know, because I hate these things.
Oh, so why is the one doing the turret red? Why is it blood?
Because he's a Tech Marine.
Oh.
Tech Marines typically painted in red. That's their colour scheme. Why? It just is. That's so you have Librarians are blue, Apothecaries are white, and Tech Marines are red. Traditionally across all the factions, usually, apart from Space Wolves who do their own thing. But yeah, Heavy Intercessors, good, like Heavy Intercessor. Tech Marine, very good. These guns, it's not for me really.
Boring.
I don't like them. I've got one in the drawer that came with Imperium magazine. Yeah, I'll never get around to it. I might at some point. I'm gonna go find someone that buys sprues. And I could get somebody back for it, I think. But it's you know. Anyway, there we go. So that's the Iron Hands. We've also got White Scars. I love this. I love this guy. Let's have a look at the captain first. I love that jet bike. He's just swooping down to cut someone with his thing.
I'm not a big fan.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I really like these jet bikes for a start. I might pick up some of the Horus Heresy ones and try and stick a Primaris Marine on it because I really do like these jet bikes.
I'm not a big fan.
No, I love this. I really like him. I just love it just looks so dynamic. He's swooping on. You could just see he's about to chop someone's legs off, basically. He's going to cut them at the bottom of the leg and take them down. Yeah, loving that. And the combat patrol is, like I say, they're getting the theme for the factions really well these days. So you've got a few intercessors, or assault intercessors, because they're all a bit more choppy. You've got a repulsor to be getting those men into combat quickly, because they've got to keep up with the bikes. And you've got 3 outriders. Which, I mean, I'm sure the last White Scar one, they were all shooty, there were no bikes in it. I could be wrong, I might be misremembering, but they are actually theming these to... I mean, I think one of the things you can say about Games Workshop is they do seem to listen to when they're getting criticism, and they do something about it. Oh, well, they do, because it's something that a lot of people were objecting to when they were coming out, and I just think they're doing something about it, which is only to be applauded, Matthew. So we like that.
They did one thing right, that doesn't mean they do everything right.
No, well, they don't, obviously don't, because that's not how these things go, but they are at least listening, and they have at least done one thing good, which is they have themed their factions, their combat patrols towards the actual faction they're for, which, I'll be honest, would feel like a no-brainer to me, and what they would have done in the first place. It
shouldn't have been expected.
It shouldn't have been a complaint. It should have just been a thing. Anyway, there we go. So we've got that control for White Scars. I do like that. We've got some dice.
Said that about 4 times.
We had a look at
that.
I won't dwell at this guy because we've been going on for hours now. So we've got this guy with the jump pack and relic shield. I love this with the Thunderhammer. I do like this.
It's cool.
I think it's a cool model.
I like the chainsaw model.
Yeah, I think it's a great model. That is up for pre-order. We've got Harlequins. We did look at this the other week. Yeah. We talked about the Harlequins at quite a lot of them. So
I'm not too bothered.
I won't delve too much. If you're into Eldari, you might want to add them to supplement an existing Eldari force, or build your own Harlequin force. I like Harlequins. Back in Rogue Trader era, they were awesome. They're still pretty good. I like them.
What does Rogue Trader mean?
Rogue Trader was the first edition of Warhammer 140,000. It was called Rogue Trader.
There's a game of it on.
There is, because they're harking back to the olden days, basically. That was the thing.
Like your time.
Christmas plushie.
Yeah, but it's not Space Marine.
It's not a Space Marine, but it is the Red Gobbo.
Get me the squig one, I'll be happy.
You want the squig slippers, you mean? You want squig slippers and a plushie?
I still want the thingy plushie.
I think I could probably make that happen for you. I think I could probably make the plushie and the slippers happen for you. Then we've got a desk mat. Yeah.
You should buy that.
With all the squigs. I do like this. This is good, isn't it?
I think you don't use it.
I love it. Do love a squig.
You don't need
We do love a squig. We've got some more merch. You can tell Christmas is coming, can't you? All key rings, scroll things.
They only do this at Christmas, don't they?
Yeah, they do it at Christmas every year. You get all this.
What
you get is
how to make money.
Tats for your to go into your
and people are still gonna
stocking.
Buy it. And people are still gonna buy it.
People will buy it. Christmas jumpers.
We've had one of them.
Oh, we do have Christmas jumpers, don't we?
I have an ARC one.
It will come out on Christmas Day, as it always does for Christmas dinner. My Ultramarines one.
I have an ARC one. Can we swap?
Some more books.
Can we swap?
No, because I'll never get into your one. Yeah, we've got a load of books. Then on Warhammer Plus, we've got this new animation, which is Stormcast Sigma's Toll. We've got a new animation, and then you've got your normal smattering of different, basically the cheaper things to make, like I think when they're just talking about some of their lore, where they're doing a bit of painting, when they're doing a battle and stuff. Yeah, all them things. All that is on.
Well, it's called Lore Masters. You expect them to talk about lore.
Well, they will. So, out of all the things we've looked at today, Matthew, what was your favourite? So we've had these new combat patrols.
Space Marine plushie.
The Space Marine plushie?
Yeah.
Fair play. Where was he? Oh, he was on the Saturday pre-orders, wasn't
he? Yeah.
There he is. I am absolutely, unambiguously going for the Assault Terminators. I mean,
being serious though, those would be. Not counting the plushies, those would be my favourite.
Yeah, and I'm specifically saying the box, because that's what I want. I want the box for Christmas now. That's what I want for Christmas.
We'll see.
Matthew, buy me this for Christmas.
I don't have money.
Go on, you do.
You get like £800 a month.
I've seen how much is in your Go Henry account. You can stretch to it. Come on.
You get about 200. You get 2,000 every month. To be fair, half of that goes on taxes.
I don't think you know what my salary actually is, Matthew, but you know anyway.
Why? How much do you get?
I'm not telling you. There we are. Anyway,
Oh yeah, because you know I take advantage of it.
No, I'm just not telling you. I also pay for the house bills and all your food.
That's what I just said.
You
No,
know.
doesn't Mummy pays for the food? I got you there.
Yeah, but I also said mummy money. Anyway, this is beyond the point, Matthew.
I'm getting on track.
Yeah, so we like those. I like those. I think they're good.
We like those.
Yeah. Right, anyway. Good, wasn't it? It was a long video. I'm tired.
You're such a mic. It was only 50 minutes.
It was long enough. It was long enough. Right, anyway, what have we got to say to the viewers who've just suffered through us rattling on?
Yeah, but we're going to cut it down for
ages.
about 10 minutes, aren't we?
No, it's gonna be a long video. I reckon 40 minutes in this.
Really?
I mean, these guys will know that. Just have a look at the counter on the thing. They'll tell you.
If it's longer than 40 minutes, then blame him.
Yeah, well, there we go. Or just, you can feel free to stop watching, but please do. I mean, it'd be great if anyone was still watching at this point. Yeah, we're rattling on now. I mean, I don't know how many people are going to last this. If you've lasted to this point through all this whittering on, just well played to you.
Also,
well done.
Maybe go get your head checked out.
It's a marathon. You've made it through a marathon. Anyway, what we're going to say to the viewers, Matthew?
Bye, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Do all those things. Bye.